Welcome back to the Flying Scotsman FM channel, where we have another experiment today, one taking place in Major League Soccer over in America. For today, as you'll have been able to tell, we have moved Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo over to America to see how they get on for their respective clubs. We've put one in each conference, so we've got one in the Eastern Conference and one in the Western Conference. We've moved Lionel Messi over to Inter Miami on a 4-year contract. See here, still obviously a phenomenal player as he is in real life. We will see if when he gets to the age of 38, if he's still playing, and if so, how well he has done at Inter Miami. We have also moved Ronaldo to LA Galaxy, as I feel that just suits his persona and his personality much more. Again, moved him over for 4 years, given them a 4-year contract, and hopefully we can see out the two who does better in North America, potentially win some Champions Leagues, see who does better in the league, see who does better in some of the cups, and I'm assuming they'll win lots of personal awards as we go along. So we'll fast forward to the end of season one and see how they get on. Welcome back to the end of the first season, and we'll go through the league first of all and see what teams won, see who's gone further out of Messi and Ronaldo. For those of you who don't know, the MLS is split up into two conferences, the Eastern and the Western. As you can see here, half of the conference qualifies for the playoffs, and from there they filter down, and then it comes to the winner of the East versus the winner of the West to see who is the best team out of the two. So first of all, we'll take a look at the Eastern Conference, and we can see Messi's Inter Miami have finished in 5th place, managing to qualify for the playoffs with a record of 13 wins, 12 draws, and 9 losses, totaling 51 points. So as you can see, it's very tight here, very tight. So done very well to get to this point. What we'll do is we'll now go right the way through the Eastern. So we'll go to the conference first round, where we can see Inter Miami have lost out to Chicago, and it'll not let us see the fixture there, unfortunately. But yeah, not very good seeing that Inter Miami are out at the first hurdle in the playoffs. Now let's just take a look and see who has went on to win the Eastern final, and it's Atlanta United, which is not a big surprise. They are one of the better teams in North America and in the MLS. Now we will go and see the Western Conference, and Ronaldo has led LA Galaxy to qualify top of the Western Conference, 8 points clear of Real Salt Lake. Brilliant first season for Ronaldo here. Let's see if he has managed to get through. So if you finish top of your conference, you skip the first kind of playoff round. So the 3 teams that win these with the team that have won the entire conference then go into a sort of semi-final format for their side. And then LA Galaxy here have put out Seattle Sounders, very tough tie, 1-2-1. LA Galaxy have then put out Minnesota, so they have won the conference, the Western Conference table. They've won the playoffs. Now let's see if they have went on to win the MLS Cup. And unfortunately, it just wasn't to be, as they've lost out to Atlanta United here 1-0. So, as well as the winners of the conference filtering up to them playing the MLS Cup final, there is also what is called the Supporters' Shield, which is where all of the results across the two conferences are added together and you get the champions of one. So basically, you can win the league phase and then you can win the knockout phase. I'm not entirely sure which is more prestigious, but either way, LA Galaxy went on and they have won the Supporters' Shield. So that's Ronaldo already got a trophy in the bag. Now, we'll just go and see some of the stats here. So, look at the player stats, most goals. Ronaldo with 21 goals. Is Messi on here? No, Messi is not on the top goal scorers here. But Ronaldo with 21 goals in the league in his first season. Leo Messi not in the assists either, although it does look like he has got most player of the matches with 8. So we'll now look and have a look and see exactly how they go on in the the Lamar Hunt US Open Cup. And neither of them have reached the final. Have they made it to the semis? Nope. Quarterfinals? Still neither of them there. 5th round? Nope. Oh, they've both went out early here. Inter Miami losing in Florida Derby 2-1 to Orlando City there. And unless I'm blind, LA Galaxy still have not been here. Let's look at the third round. LA Galaxy put out by San Diego, who are not an MLS side. So, does not look like they have, neither of them have managed to win the cup in the first season. We'll just take a look at the awards, see who has won. So, look at the Golden Boot. Obviously, we saw it already. Cristiano Ronaldo, brilliant. First personal accolades for him. MLS Best 11, and Ronaldo's in the Best 11 up front, spearheading the attack. Messi is not in there. However, he has won the MVP, which I'm not entirely sure how that works. I don't know how you're not in the Best 11, but you are somehow the MVP of the league. I don't understand that. Newcomer of the year, Cristiano Ronaldo, and then Leo Messi second. I don't understand how Leo Messi can be second out of the newcomers, but then first out in the MVP. Like, I don't understand how Ronaldo's then not won the MVP if he's the best newcomer. Anyway, if anyone knows if there's a sort of specific way of voting in these things, let me know. I'm just not entirely sure. Let's take a look individually at their record, see how they did. So Ronaldo, 35 games, 21 goals and 1 assist. Not bad for a first season over in America. Leo Messi, take a look at him. 37 games, 11 goals and 4 assists. So again, another very good season for both of them. So far, Ronaldo is ahead of Messi in terms of trophies won. So we will now fast forward another year and just see if Messi is able to win something, catch up to Ronaldo, or if Ronaldo now pulls ahead. Here we are at the end of Season 2, and Inter Miami have finished 7th in the Eastern Conference, just managing to squeeze into the playoffs on goal difference ahead of Columbus Crew. So again, it's another playoff place for Messi, and we'll take a look through the route to the final and see if they've made it. And unfortunately, it's another first round exit to newly formed Charlotte FC, who are only a few years old. Unfortunately, they've not been able to get through, and we'll see if Ronaldo can push on and get to another final. No, they've actually dropped off all the way down from winning the conference and winning the Supporters' Shield last season to 13th in the West. So where does that leave them both in the Supporters' Shield? Miami finished 13th, which is, about halfway down, and LA Galaxy have finished way down in 25th, one of the worst sides in the league this season. If you have a look over here to the right, they lost 4 of their last 5 games, which is where they really, really tailed off. So we'll just have a look and see who's won the MLS Cup. So Sporting Kansas have won the MLS Cup, beating Charlotte FC, which is unfortunate for both Messi and Ronaldo. Now, the Lamar Hunt Open Cup final, New York City FC beating Orlando. Did they get to the semis? Nope, they didn't get there either. Quarterfinals, neither of them are there again. 5th round, Inter Miami. Oh, they've lost out 2 years in a row to Orlando City in the Florida Derby. I don't know if it is called the Florida Derby or if I've just made that up, but I'll have a look after. 4th round, the LA Galaxy here. Yep, they've lost out in extra time to DC United. So overall, a very, very poor season for LA Galaxy. Now, we'll take a look and have a look at the award winners, see who's won certain awards. So this looks like last year's. Yeah, so we'll go to the awards, have a look, and next award period 22, I don't get that one. Here we are. Here we are at the end of the second season. We can see that Inter Miami have qualified for the playoffs again, finishing in 7th place, just above Columbus Crew on goal difference. Now, have they managed to get to the conference final this time? No, they have not. They've been knocked out in the first round yet again by Charlotte FC. Now, Has Ronaldo fared better this season? He has not. He has went from winning the conference and winning the Supporters' Shield and being a runner-up in the MLS Cup to finishing second bottom of their conference. Absolute horror show from Ronaldo and LA Galaxy this year. So where does that leave them both in the Supporters' Shield? And at Miami, 13th, mid-table. LA Galaxy way down in 25th. That is an embarrassing season by their standards, especially from the season before. Did either of them win the US Open Cup final? New York City versus Orlando. Not made it to the semi-finals. Not in the quarterfinals either. Inter Miami losing out again in the 5th round to Orlando City. They will hate each other. It must be a rivalry down in Florida there. 4th round, LA Galaxy out to DC United here. Not what they were looking for at all. We'll now go to the awards and just have a look and see who has won the Golden Boot. So this year it's been Leo Messi with 17 goals in 34 games. Ronaldo not in the top 3 this year. Humanitarian of the Year, just take a look at that. I don't know how you actually win Humanitarian of the Year. I don't know if it's fake charity work within the game, I'm not sure. MLS Best 11, you've got Leo Messi on the right hand side here. We 3-4-3 formation. MVP this year, Leo Messi. Thoroughly deserved. Voting points 135 to Insigne's 81. Now, we'll now go and just take a quick look at how Messi's career went this season as a whole. 42 games, 21 goals and 4 assists. Very, very good seasons for Messi, managing to score 0.5 goals a game. Now, I wonder if Ronaldo has managed to score more or less than he did last year in all competitions. We'll just take a look. Cristiano Ronaldo, career, 33 games, 17 goals. So still a good number of goals, 17. 12 in the league, 5 in the Continental, in the Champions League. Take a look at the Champions League and how both sides did at the end of the experiment, just because the Champions League runs in a different calendar to the league. So when you look at the schedule for example, LA Galaxy season, it'll have 2 Champions Leagues in it potentially, which just makes it a bit of a mess. So we'll now go back and have a look and see who has done better at the end of Season 3. So we will skip ahead now. Welcome back to the end of Season 3, and as we can see, just quickly glancing at the Eastern Conference, Leo Messi and Inter Miami have moved up into 5th. So I think that's each season, 7th, 7th, and then 5th. So getting slightly better in the Eastern Conference. Let's see if they've managed to get through the first round this time of the playoffs. So this time they managed to beat Charlotte FC 3-2 in the first round, pushing on to the semi-finals where they have lost out 1-0 to Atlanta United, unfortunately. As I said in the first, Atlanta United are a very good side. And again, 12th placed finish for LA Galaxy in the Western Conference. So Ronaldo is not having the best time of it, despite his first season. So in the Supporters' Shield overall standings, Inter Miami are in 9th place, with LA Galaxy way down in 26th. So LA Galaxy are having a horrendous couple of years now. Now, in the Lamar Hunt Cup, let's take a look, see if either of them got very far. Again, Inter Miami get knocked out by New York City in the quarterfinals. LA Galaxy, a 2-0 loss to Las Vegas. That is another year they have been knocked out by a non-MLS side. So they are still professional teams, just they're not in the heavily monetized MLS. So that is another poor season. In terms of awards, we can see here for the most recent season, neither of them have made it into the MLS Best 11, where it is dominated by Atlanta United players. Have either of them won anything else? Golden Boot, neither of them are appearing in the top 3 of the Golden Boot. MVP, Lionel Messi. Now, this must be just a popularity contest. It must be vote for who is the most popular player, because there's no way Leo Messi should have won this. Absolutely no way he should have won this year. But you know, that's how it works. And we'll just take a look at his career stats he's got on this year overall. 41 games, only 12 goals, but 8 assists this year. Not brilliant, not brilliant. And we'll now just take a look at Cristiano and see how he has got on, see what his season's been like. 38 starts, 1 sub appearance, 10 goals, 1 assist. So again, not great. They are both on the decline. That's fairly obvious based on the last couple of seasons. So we will now skip ahead another year to the final season and see how that final season gets on, and also take a look back at continental football, see if either of them have managed to make any dent in that. Welcome back to the final season of this experiment, and as you can see, Inter Miami have finished down in 11th place in the Eastern Conference and have been unable to qualify for the playoffs. A record of 11 wins, 7 draws and 16 losses, only managing to score 26 goals across 34 games. That is pretty poor, so I'm going to assume that Messi has dropped off significantly here. We'll now look at the Western Conference, and LA Galaxy have improved. They've moved up to 9th, but they were still out with the playoffs, finishing 2 points behind. So what does that mean for the Supporters' Shield now? The Galaxy finished 19th and Inter Miami 21st, so not great. Now, I don't imagine either of them have won any awards this year. You know, Golden Boot, no. MLS Best 11 for this season, neither of them are there. And let's see, has Messi won the MVP? No, he's not. He finished 3rd this time, though. So 3 first place MVPs and then 3rd place. So that was a poor season from them. Let's check the cup. Again, they've not managed to make it to the final. Semi-finals, they're not there either. Not in the quarter-finals. Inter Miami knocked out in penalties by DC United in the 5th round. And LA Galaxy again losing out early on in the 4th round. So that's the domestic trophies. Neither of them have won this season. Let's check the Champions League, and we'll go back to the first season just to see. Now, this will have 5 seasons worth to look at because of the way the calendar works. But I don't think either of them were in it the first year. No, they were not. Second season, first round, LA Galaxy beating Aguila 8-0. Absolutely smashing them here. Will it see this fixture? Nope, it will not. So let's look at the second round, which is the quarter-final. Knocked out by Atlanta United. So LA Galaxy just not great in knockout format. The 23-24 season appears to be when it changes to a bigger tournament and it has group stages. So LA Galaxy here in Group B finishing bottom with only 2 draws out of their 4 games. A draw with Toronto and a draw with Deportivo Guadalajara. So I don't think Inter Miami qualified for this. No, they didn't. And the 24-25 season, are either of them here? And no, neither of them are in this season. Then we'll take a look at the current season and we can see either of them qualified. No, they have not. So neither of them qualified for the Champions League for most of the season. So Leo Messi this season, 41 starts, 11 goals, 7 assists. So not a terrible time of it, but not what you were used to. We'll just take a look at his competition, see if he won anything. He won the 2022 World Cup with Argentina. Absolutely nothing with Inter Miami. What awards has he won? As we'll see here, a lot of these will be Player of the Week, Team of the Week, things like that. Yeah, so MVP, I think it's managed MVPs and Team of the Seasons and stuff. So that's about that. We will now look at Cristiano Ronaldo and see how he has. He actually, have I spelled that wrong? Or has he retired already? He's an unemployed coach now. There we go. An unemployed coach. So this season, 37 starts, 1 sub appearance, 10 goals, 3 assists. Has he achieved more? I think he has. LA Galaxy, Supporters' Shield champion, and the Western Conference champions, and finishing 3rd at the World Cup. And again, There'll be a lot of similar awards to Leo Messi, a lot of Team of the Weeks, and we saw that he won the Golden Boot 1 year. So that is the career of Cristiano Ronaldo and of Leo Messi over in the MLS. Please let me know if you've liked the video. If you want me to have a look at anything that I might have missed, please just message me. And also let me know who you think is the better player. I think the World Cup just closed that argument off. But is it Messi or is it Ronaldo? Who's been the better player of the last 20 years? Who are you the fan of? Let me know. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed the content. Thank you very much.